And good morning. So this is the first ever official Appy Mondays episode. The idea of this is to go through all of the apps that we use in our systems outsourcing company every day, every week, the ones we actually use, not just a list of apps that people have come up with. And we're going to drill down into why we use them, how they save us time, and which subscriptions, if you like, you should go for. So hopefully it's going to give you a bit of an insight into the apps you need in your company to be more productive and to save yourself time. Okay, cool. So this first episode is going to be on LastPass. If you've not heard of LastPass before, you may have got a similar app, which is basically the ability to save your passwords securely online in the cloud so that you can access them from anywhere using a master password or your fingerprint or your biometric data in some way. So it's retinal scan or something like that. This allows you to have a unique, secure password for every single app and login that you use. And this is essential today with cybersecurity becoming a higher and higher issue. So it's really important that you have secure passwords. This means you don't have any repeating passwords or using your mother's maiden name or something silly like that. So that's one advantage. And that's if you're using it for yourself. However, the real power of LastPass is when you start using it with your team. As you start growing your business, you're going to have employees, whether they are remote employees or working in the office next to you. And the ability to share your secure data, your personal data securely, or to, and more importantly, to share the logins to your profiles, for example, to your apps that you use, the subscriptions that you've got, to be able to share those with your team without ever having to give away your passwords is where the power of LastPass comes. If you've ever lost a password in the past and spent 20 minutes searching for it, and then you find it, you can't find it, sorry, so you end up having to log in and actually reset your password. All that takes time. And if you add that up over a week or over a month, actually you can waste literally hours trying to reset passwords. Now multiply that when other people start using your accounts. So having a centralized admin console to allow you to share everyone's login, so you can give everyone login that needs it without ever changing your password, without sharing your password. But also you can access everything simply by using your biometric data or a master password. It means you can do things much more securely and you save huge amounts of time. So we use this every single day. We simply couldn't function without it. So the time saved by us is infinite, if you like, because we have a team of 16 remote workers and we have literally hundreds and hundreds of sites and logins that they need access to for us to function. We use it, for example, to share access to our Facebook profiles. So people can log in, check our notifications, maybe reply on our behalf on certain occasions. They can go into things like PayPal. They can go into any of the apps we use for our productivity. So Asana, they can go into whatever it is they need to get into, whatever subscriptions we've set up, we can share with our team. And we can do that centrally. So if somebody leaves, we simply switch off their access to whatever site it is we've shared with them, whatever sites, I should say in plural, and then we can just plug someone in their place and give them access instantly. There are a few setups, there's 4 different options. So we're going to do options now with 4 different options for LastPass that you can get. There's the, 5 if you include the free version. I wouldn't recommend using the free version because basically if you lose your password, it's very likely you'll never be able to access all your passwords again if you lose your master password. There's no recovery option with the free setup. So go for premium at the very, very least. It's only $2 a month, so it's an absolute bargain in my opinion. However, as soon as you start working with a remote team, we highly recommend you go for Teams. It's a little bit more expensive. You have to buy 5 licenses. I think it's about $2.50 roughly per license. It is a little bit more expensive per month. However, the additional features, if you like, of Teams are that you can have shared folders, you can have a centralized admin where you can reset passwords, switch users on and off at the click of a button, and you can also have security policies. So you can actually set up company-wide policies to make sure that your passwords, or your logins, I should say, are being used only in the way that you want them to be. Those additional features, in my opinion, are absolutely essential to having a really secure and easy to manage shared setup for your passwords, for your logins, and is definitely something you should invest in as soon as you start growing a team, whether that's remote or in your own office. We're going to give you, I've got a longer video of this. I only want to just cover the highlights, if you like, in this video. I've got a longer video explaining the different options you've got, how you can set it up, and I'll put a link in the comments below. so you can access that and get a little bit more information. In summary, if you're not already using LastPass, I would highly recommend it. I did a survey the other day trying to find alternatives, and only one other alternative was found. And I had a quick look, and I can't see any major advantage over LastPass to the alternative. So I'm not even going to bother giving you any alternatives. In my opinion, LastPass works. I've tried and tested it. We've used it for over 2 years. We have 16 remote employees. Me and my business partner share all our logins via it. It's incredibly easy to use. I highly recommend you invest in Teams, and I hope you enjoy using it if you're not already. It totally revolutionized the way we work and has saved literally countless hours of forgotten passwords, of messing things up and having to reset everything, and just in the ability to actually work with a remote team. You need to be able to share passwords, and this is the way you do it. I hope that's useful. I'm going to be doing one of these videos covering a new app that we actually use in our business on a daily basis every Monday. So tune back in and we'll give you some more info. And as I say, I'll post some more stuff in the comments below for these videos to give you access to further information if we've got it available. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.